Hi, and welcome to CSCMP's Member Mondays. I'm your host, Timothy Pajak, and I'm the Membership Engagement Manager here at CSCMP. We're pleased to have Ronnie Brannon, Program Lead for the Logistics and Supply Chain Program at Palo Alto College, as our guest. Ronnie, welcome.
Thank you, Tim. Honored to be here today.
Look forward to our conversation. You have a very fascinating background, your military career, two master's degrees, your efforts to develop this program at Palo Alto. Definitely want to talk a little bit about the program and your relationship with the students there. But first, tell us a little bit about your own supply chain journey and how you first got involved with CSCMP.
Well, originally, when I was in high school or working in Miss Muldrew's grocery, stocking her shelves, or when I was at Walmart in high school, stocking shelves at the end of the evening, I didn't really know I was in logistics. And when I got my commission after graduating from Southern Arkansas, I was a platoon lead in a medical ambulance company, and they told me that I was going to be the logistics officer. And I was like, yeah, I think I had that, but I really wasn't really all that excited about doing this logistics. But they said, hey, you need to learn this, so you need to go to school so you can do well. And I said, okay. So I went there, and I was really hesitant about what I was going to be doing this whole period. But the instructors were so passionate about this logistics. And then I said, well, why? And I was saying why until I said, wow, wow. And I knew at that moment that I was going to do the logistics the rest of my life. And I wanted to do nothing else. And I went ahead and did my time in logistics, and transitioned after I retired in a number of different logistics positions. And I had an opportunity to take the logistics program at Palo Alto about 11 and a half years ago. And it has been the love job of my life. The love, I have an opportunity to talk about logistics and share logistics, reveal logistics to individuals that really have no idea about what it is, and see them down the road years later just killing it in the career field. It gives me goosebumps.
What kind of advice do you give them when they're starting out their careers?
I say be passionate. You have to bring the passion, you have to bring the intensity, the attention to detail, and soak up as much information as you can. And if you do that, then you're going to have a successful career, and you're going to believe that there's nothing that you can't do given the resources. And that's what I believed when I was in the industry.
Now, working so closely in academics, I imagine you're in tune with a lot of the technologies and trends, disruptive forces that are going to change supply chain in the coming years. What do you think is going to be the biggest impact on supply chains?
Well, Tim, two things. I think first is automation. There's going to be more and more automation, and then there's going to have to be the embrace of automation and the integration of automation into operations. And then the second thing is the talent acquisition. We're going to have to build that pipeline. We have an industry filled with baby boomers, individuals that are going to be going into retirement. There are going to be big gaps and big holes. We don't want to be like the trucking industry, which is estimated in 2026, there may be as much as 174,000 vacancies for individual truck drivers. So we have to start in getting that word out to the local high schools, to the elementary, to the middle schools about logistics and supply chain as a great career field.
Now, so these students, when they're starting out early, or really anyone in supply chain, when they're looking for a new role, we know that networking and building connections is so important to that. Has there been any connection that you've made through your CSCMP membership that's been impactful?
Yes, Arthur Valdez Jr. from Target, the Target executive vice president. I attended the CSMP session last year, and I saw his presentation, and then I sent him a LinkedIn invite, and he's accepted my invite, and he sent me an email and said, "How can I help you?" I was like, wow. He took time to reply to say he could help me. And he said, "Let's have a 30-minute session and let's talk about, how we can engage and help your program." And we did. And we've had more sessions. And then Target has agreed now to hire our students into their distribution center upon graduation. I mean, and that's a dream. And I didn't see that coming. Without CSCMP, opening that door for that connection, my students wouldn't be in a position to have that great opportunity that they do now.
Very good. Very good. Well, that's all the time we have today. Ronnie, thank you so much for your membership and your continued service with CSCMP. Appreciate you joining us for this edition of Member Mondays.
We're just honored to be here, Tim. Thank you.
Thank you.